trying to get this set up correctly. It's just kind of so it doesn't absolutely get annihilated. There. I'll zoom in a bit on the TV. Okay. Y'all ready for some chilling? Chill out. Oops, something fell. Chill out over and like, I know I said I was gonna do finish that quest on stream, but last night I kind of completely forgot about streaming and I just finished the task. I'm sorry, but I did. So that's done. So now we're gonna probably pick up another main quest and just see our main mission, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But yeah, we're just gonna see what goes on. Do that quick. I want to get something up on my quick. Alright. Or I might do some scouting around Sierra Fuerte. You guys hear that? Alright. Probably bring this truck back in. There. It's a bit of a rocky road. If you get the raised suspension for this truck, that's basically all you gotta do. You gotta get the raised suspension and just get the bigger version of the normal tires for this thing, and it does great. Doesn't need mud tires, just the off-road tires for this truck. Just a bigger version of its stock tires, that's it. But, I mean, if you leave it normal suspension and have the regular tires, you should be fine. You just might not have as much ground clearance. I'll try to not break my gearbox. I'm gonna keep this truck out and about, just as like a fuel truck out around. Just as like a fuel truck, but I have to go fill the tank because I used about 125 of it for the Kenworth bringing the logs to the logging station. I'm so bad at this game, dude. Why did I do that? Not the way I was meant to go, but whatever. Guess it'll work. We're not doing that reclaim property task. I'm not gonna do that. But as soon as we hit the fuel station, I'm gonna find a good mission to do, or quest, or task, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Doesn't seem like too bad of a task. Now that we got that bridge in and everything. Especially that one right there. Got that bridge in. Yeah, I think we'll do this one. How many slots does medium pipes take up? 2? I think it's 2. I think it's 2. So I'll just get a truck and trailer because this. From the looks of it, it's just all road to the factory anyway. So I can probably haul with some sort of truck. But in order to get all the way over here, is there a mission to do this? Because I'd like to get that up because I don't really have a great way across besides all the way around. Now before we do that, I'm gonna take a scout line over here. Actually, I'm just gonna scroll through the tasks to see if there's any. No. Weak link. No, it's locked anyway. I just want to get this in before we do this task. That's it. There we go. Yes. Sorry, it's an ad for my music. There we go. Yes, this is what we need. I'm gonna do this quick. So we need 2 wooden planks. That's not too hard because these Mercers that I have can do that pretty quickly. So I'm gonna keep this truck over here for now. I'll put it back. I'll bring it back over to some place when I need it. But right now, I'm just gonna stay there. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and close my door because my brother is being loud on the VR. So I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if it's audible, but I hope it's not audible. So give me a sec. Sorry, chat. I will be right back. I gotta go upstairs and take care of something quick. Alright? Anybody watching? Yeah, I have to go take care of something quick. You guys chill. I'll be right back. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Let's get this task done and then we can get back to the other tasks that I activated. Hopefully the music is somewhat audible. can finally take some sort of road route. I don't really know. I don't really know where the metal beams are. It's a bit of a journey out to the sawmill. That quest for the last bridge that I did last night, it gave me about 11 grand, which wasn't too bad. It just was a really long quest. It had a lot of like stuff that I ended up needing to do that I didn't think I was going to need to do. How? Never had that happen, and I'm drifting. Shoot. This thing somehow manages to drift better than literally any truck I've driven before. I mean, it is pretty fast. Once I get a PC, it'll be a lot easier to stream and everything will be a lot better. But it's, I guess, what I got for now. Man, this truck just loves to drift. Dude, I swear. The amount of times I'm gonna have to use my handbrake in this.
Someone else would love the moment to just snap the tape. Mr. Item. Sell with 0.
I don't have YouTube Premium, so I get a lot of ads. You know, I know what I don't feel like doing? Paying for YouTube Premium, so it is what it is. It's better than nothing. Maybe. I mean, if you guys would prefer oh my gosh. I mean, if you guys would prefer just truck engines and everything without the music, just let me know. I won't do the music. This is just something I'm trying out. Dude. I'm glad I did get that bridge done. It's a lot easier of a route instead of having to go through that mud. I mean, I don't mind a bit of a challenge, but sometimes with the trucks I'm trying to use, it sometimes gets a little grueling. Go through it every single time. But I know it's not too deep of mud. And if the Ford F-750 can get through it, I think there's a lot of other trucks that it could get through it as well. So, not really too worried about it. It's just really, really off the route to get to the other side. But not a big deal. And once school starts, it's going to be probably only going to be streaming on the weekends, if anything, honestly. It'll probably be Saturday and Sunday streams, because I'll be working and I have school, and so, yeah. Ow. Surprised it didn't hurt my wheel. I guess the flatbed does cover the wheels pretty good, so. But yeah, I gotta try to enjoy it while I can, because try to give you guys the best content, but the only thing that's bad about this truck on dirt, it just, without diff lock, it can't do much. Dude, I swear, this thing likes to kiss the ground a bit. It's not the worst thing, but it's also kind of annoying. Not as bad as the Azov, that one, like, heavy crane meant, like, the, I can't remember what it is, but it's a really long Azov. It's meant for, like, heavy cranes and stuff. That one kisses the ground a lot. I did use it in Glades for a bit, but I hate farming, dude. That's why I don't play Glades. It's just not, it doesn't really fit the vibe of the rest of the game. They did nail it with Chiapas, though. They nailed it. Yes, there is some inconveniences that kind of made me mad at points, but I do like a little challenge, so it's fine. Dude, I didn't think that was that big of a dip. But I guess it was. Do bumpers actually help in this game, or are they just cosmetic? Because I've never really, like, thought about that. Like, do they actually help, or are they just cosmetic? Like, I feel like I take just as much damage as I do without a bumper, so I don't know. I don't know if they're cosmetic or not. I don't really know. This little truck's a beast, though. Works so good. I do have to get that work site done. I have to do that. Sooner or later. It's not that the mud is bad, it's just a bit of a detour. If anything, it might be a shortcut, actually. Huh. Either way, it's just nice to get it done. Eventually. Oh, great, another ad. There we go. Hmm. It was yesterday actually. I came home. I had gone for a scooter ride just to ride around town because I was bored. And I went to the side to avoid a guy walking, and somebody can't figure out how to mow their lawn, and they had grass and weeds covering a big pothole. So I kind of hit it and it went over my handlebars. So, it kind of hurt, yeah. Couldn't breathe for a bit. mean, my chest took the most of the impact, but my scooter's okay. It's the good news. Bro, I swear. It doesn't even look like it hangs down too much. And I took that corner way too late. Yeah, not the end of the world, I guess, but... Found some chocolate laying around. I didn't really know if it was expired, but it tastes good. I really hope it wasn't expired. Shouldn't have been. Hopefully. Okay, I give up. I'm not gonna put the crawler suspension on it because it doesn't do good with weight. And this thing's like a hauler truck for me. Like, it just doesn't do good with weight. That's why I picked the raise. The crawler is a little bit higher, but I can't do with the back though. Especially hauling all the weight that I'm taking. I mean, I do see some streamers that just, like, they have, like a new game plus, like, or whatever, like, they have their own modifiers and stuff. I have seen that, like, people just keep it always day. There's no day-night cycle. I mean, it's not, I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but I myself, I don't really like that. Like, I like having your cycle. Ooh, birds. Sorry, I got distracted. I like the cycle. I just like it. I don't know why. Because I never knew how to change that as when I first started playing, so I just kind of got used to it, kind of adapted to having a day-night cycle. I like it. I mean, I don't know about everybody else. Like, I think it's good. I can probably auto this the rest of the way. Not really too deep of mud the rest of the way. We're going to slow down here because it's just not... Oh, never mind. We're going to slow down on this edge over here. I know that. That's really my only complaint about this truck is that just auto really only works on, like... Ow. How... Okay, so how did that not hurt my engine or suspension? But hitting a dip does. A little weird. Yeah, we got a bunch of cargo left. Should be good for a while on logs. On planks. Set myself a waypoint. The planks are literally 2/3 the size of the actual truck. I'm gonna set myself a waypoint. Another ad. There. Nope, facing that way. I made myself some cold chai tea this morning. Like, I got up and I went upstairs, I don't know, around 11. I've just been sitting down in my room the whole day because I'm trying to not move my leg much because it hurts. But I have the one side, my elbow, it stopped hurting as much. It still is pretty sore because it was a pretty hard. Where am I going? Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. See, I start talking and then I just don't focus on where I need to be going. Okay, now the hard part. Where do I need to take? Just around. Oh, that's easy. Huh. But I think that, I probably should fuel up. If we're gonna be going to get some beams. No. I swear, I think that we're gonna end up needing metal rolls or something. I swear, I'm just gonna have to end up doing the same thing as something like that. I sure hope not, but I bet probably gonna have to. I organized my room the other day. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Huh. That was a bit of an upbeat part of the jazz. I don't even know if you guys can hear it or not. It's kind of here. I'm gonna see if I can maneuver this a little bit better. I can move my drinks off there and then hopefully be able to set it there. Here, give me a sec, chat. Number one. I'm gonna drink the rest of my tea. It's good. Okay, put this over there. Save this. Alright. And I'm going to try to set my iPad up here somewhere, so hopefully you guys are able to hear it a little bit better. And move that stuff. I swear, my brother just puts random $1 bills in my room. Yeah, I'm not complaining, it's just making me mad. It's annoying. I'll just put those there for now. Alright. I hope it's better. That should be better. Anyway, you are being should. Alright, I'm gonna get comfy. We're gonna be down here for a while, to be honest. I have a couple hours. This might be a 2-3 hour stream. Longest stream, but I don't know. It also could end around an hour or something. Probably turn that down a bit. I might have to take a look once we're done with Chiapas. I might have to take a look at Zerdania or something. Something like that, anyway. Take a right? Where am I going? Where am I? Oh, there I am. I didn't even notice where I was for a second. bigger problems. I'm sorry. I'll come back for you eventually. Oh, whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, sorry, that was my brother. Luke, get out of here. Get out. I swear he runs in here at random times. I would try to center it, but if I put it up above my head, it's just a bunch of blurs. It's really the only place. If I had a better setup, I would use it, but I don't really. Maybe I could stream out in my living room on the big TV. Maybe. I don't know. What is this task? I just want to look at it quick. I'm gonna go around the jungle. I won't track it, but I'll accept it for later if I need to. Oh, another ad.
When you give it to us for something different. Different is...
There. Wood. It's just so awesome how small this truck is, yet how mighty it is. Like, it's insane. This truck just has so much power. Plus, it looks pretty cool. I know it's a fantasy truck. I mean, I think it is anyway. I don't know if there's one like a kind of like a whatever truck it's based off. I don't even know if there is a base or it's just a fantasy truck. I don't know. Look cool though. Vroom vroom. Usually my strat is to stay like one wheel on the side and just go. That's usually my strat for here. And yes, it does struggle through mud with cargo. It'll get through it eventually, but it does struggle in mud with cargo, and that's normal. At this point, I don't even care. We're almost there anyway. I don't really care about too much engine damage. I don't know how hard it is to get metal. I don't know what the route is to get the metal beams. It could be tricky, but I don't mind a little challenge. It's not that this route to the sawmill is challenging, it's just long. That's it. If I have enough gas, I can fuel up at the fuel station. Won't be a big deal. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm not going to take it like that. I'm going to pull forward a bit. I don't want to risk it. There. Now I can reverse. There. This music is pretty chill, I'd say. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Whew. That's a close one. Oh, dude, what am I doing? I did it again. Okay, I'm good. I got lucky. Again, I did that last time, too. Last night I was hauling and I did the exact same thing. I thought I was going over. I'm good, though. I'm good. All is well. You know, I don't really know. You know, like, with the manual diff lock, you can't go fast. Otherwise, it'll take 25 damage from your gearbox. But with trucks that have diff lock always on, and you're in automatic, and you're going fast, shouldn't it break? Or, like, I don't really know. I just really haven't wrapped my mind around that one. I just don't understand. It's a bit goofy, I think. Chiapas is just so beautiful. Beautiful map. Oh, we're drifting again. It's fun to drift until you ram into a light pole. I don't know if I'm gonna go back past the fuel station, so I'm just gonna fuel up quick. I will do a hard mode run after I do a couple more maps of regular mode. I will do a hard mode, and I will stream it, or try to stream as much of it as I can. Again, I'm not going to be able to stream much, especially when school starts. We're kind of busy, not too busy, but busy enough these next few weeks before school. I'll be streaming, like probably later at night, or like mid-afternoon, or something like that. I'm usually not streaming much in the mornings. But we're almost to the East Bridge, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. Chilling. Oh, I thought we weren't going to turn for a second. So tempting, so tempting. I'm not going to do it, though.
See big on
Oh my gosh, how many ads am I going to get this stream? Holy crap.
That make it colorful, comfortable, and stylish.
There. Alright, so the wooden planks are delivered. That's the start. Alright. Now, time to find the metal beams. Hopefully. I think it said something like factory, so I think it's at one of the factories in this map. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, factory. That is actually really easy. Holy crap. Let's go. You basically have a freebie the rest of this task. And then we'll go to the other one. And that one's still, honestly, pretty easy, to be honest. I think there's probably a little bit of mud. Maybe none, possibly. I don't know. But I think the route from the factory to the port or whatever, or I can't remember what it said. But I think the route from there to there after we fix this bridge is all road. So I think we're going to be just fine, actually. And then we'll find a task that has a bit of a challenge involved. Dude, I swear, I hate when it does that. So, shoot, I left my truck running. Shouldn't be a big deal. Alright. We have a whole route set, and let's go. I don't even know why I just did that. But I did. But at least our engine isn't on fire. That's a plus. You can probably just leave it in auto for this rest of the quest. As long as there's no me drifting or doing that. Dude, this truck's gonna break. Truck's gonna break sooner or later. It's so tempting. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna try to stray away from breaking my trucks. Even if I can just recover and repair them. I'm trying to... That was cool. Surprised I didn't take any suspension damage on that one. Oh, whoops. I thought I was turning. Okay, nope. We're still good though. Gotta cross the newly built bridge. I'm dead. How? It usually cycles through about 2 songs and then there's an ad. It's kind of what I picked up on 2 or 3 songs and then an ad pops up. Well, that was close. And I've actually never been back to the factory. I don't think I've ever been back there. I think the only reason it's explored is because I got a watchtower near it or something. I don't think I've ever actually been back there like with a truck. I think it's better when I stream at night. Holy prolonged drift. This is not SnowRunner. This is Forza. Jeepers. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't even been mad if I would have got damaged. That was pretty cool. Mostly happens when we're going fast. Not too much when we're going slow. I did build last night. Was it last night? No, the night before. I did take a 1988 M5 and built it into like this insane drift car in Forza. Not 6. I haven't really been playing 6 much. I don't know why, but that was such a bad drift. Well, my front is probably annihilated. Let me take a look. Not as bad as I think. Anyway. Yeah, I built a pretty insane drift car in Forza 5. Haven't really been streaming much 6. It's just doesn't have good progression, I think. 5 has a little bit better progression to it. I feel like it's definitely overhyped. Yes, I can just get metal beams. Thank you. And I had a feeling it was gonna take up some power to weight ratio, but I'm on road. Don't really have too much worry about that. One of my favorite SnowRunner streamers, I did ask him what kind of music he used, and I loved the music he used. It was just so chill, and it really fit the vibe of SnowRunner. So that's where this came from. He told me just to search up AI 1940 wartime jazz or something like that, and I really like it. It's awesome. Shout out to Stax, STAXK_G. Yeah, that's his channel. I don't know, go subscribe to him or something. Like his videos. Yeah. Last time I checked, he was live. He did a co-op with Viper and Jolteon. He did do a bit of Farming Simulator. That was pretty cool to watch. For some reason, I couldn't comment that day. It was weird. And I couldn't comment today. I watched a little bit of it this morning. I couldn't comment. Yep.
Today, we're making the GPT 5.6 series of...
Alright. But if any of you have any, solutions to that, it's kind of annoying not being able to chat. But, yeah. It's weird. But yeah, he's been kind of my inspiration for this whole SnowRunner streaming, even if it is my phone pointing at a TV. It's better than nothing. Will admit that, even though I'm streaming to absolutely no one. Usually people come and watch it later, not live. They don't watch it live because I'm very inconsistent, which I get. I totally get. I get it. But people usually watch it later or later on, like a bit after it like releases and posts. Like most of my streams have like 5-10 views, and most of them watch it all the way to the end. There was like a 2-hour stream that I did with my friend. And, oh, that's gonna hurt. How? I'm so bad at this game that I'm so good. I'm so bad that I'm good. Yeah. Makes total sense. But yeah, later tonight, I'm probably gonna either, if I don't, I'm probably gonna get off around 4:30, because we're gonna be heading to the pool, because it's closing today. So, we're gonna head there tonight. They're closing really early. It's kind of annoying. But I guess they don't have enough lifeguards because they all got college and stuff, but just get lifeguards that aren't in college. Alright, well, that's done. Rank 10. Perfect. Alright, so now the medium pipe task. Alright. Should I do it with the Mercer? I don't know. Alright, so let's see our... Oh, it's not ports, the pipes, or whatever it's called. You know what? Shoot! Dang it. Wait. Huh? Wait a second. Yeah, frick. Frickin' work site. Any way around it. Oh wait, there actually is. That actually doesn't seem like too bad of a... Never mind. That looks a bit rough. Shoot! Dang it. Well, I'm gonna come here with my Ford F750 and take a look at that work site quick. And see how it's doing. I'll go take a look at that. I'm gonna need to... It's a broken bridge, but you can cut, like, through, down, and around, I think, or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, you can cut down, like, right through there and over the bridge. It ain't too bad, so... But I'm gonna take my Ford. I'm gonna take the F750 over. And take a quick look at it. I'm gonna see what it needs, and depending on what it needs, I don't know. If it needs something that's absolutely insane, I might just take the other way around, but if it's like a couple wooden planks or service spare parts, I'll take care of it quick. And then I swear if there's like another freaking work site on the... I'm gonna mark waypoints along that so I don't forget which way I'm going. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this quick. The Ford F750 is pretty fast, so it shouldn't take too long. And this truck is insanely powerful, too. So many repair parts and so much fuel for... Yeah, this thing's insane. Alright. 6 gears. Yeah, this thing flies, man. It doesn't drift as good as the Mercer, though, sadly. But we don't need to drift. This isn't Forza. We did do a lot of drifting last Forza stream. It was pretty fun. And yes, I suck at drifting. It wasn't the car, it was me. The car, when I do, like, actually get a good drift, the car will pull through. Like, it's actually the perfect drift car. It's just, I absolutely suck. Oh, shoot. I suck at high-speed racing games. And this isn't really too fast, is it? How fast am I going? 40 miles an hour? Ain't bad. The horn is so funny. Oh, we're drifting. Okay, we're good. This thing will still drift 100%, but it's just not as much as the Mercer. I actually might get off around 3, to be honest. Okay. I might get off around 3, because I have a couple things that I want to get done before we go. And yeah, I have a couple things I want to get done. I'm trying to work and get some stuff done and save, make some money. And working towards a MacBook for school and work and stuff. Kind of need one. So I'm gonna save for that. Because using our big desktop is kind of inconvenient.
On Vinted, you can sell what you don't wear.
I swear this app is popping up everywhere. Those Vinted. Yeah, it's annoying. I don't know. Are there any bridges in Sierra Fuerte that I have to repair, or like, I don't know. I haven't really explored much of Sierra Fuerte yet. Mostly been working in Costa. Ow! How did my suspension not just go and burn up in flames? How? I mean, that kind of hurt my engine a bit, so I'll repair my engine quick. But that was insane. How did it just do that? That was insane. I mean, I do like being up close to the truck, but like, it also kind of shrinks your view of like your surroundings and stuff. So I kind of like to keep it like a medium. It's pretty far, but I can't really get to like the perfect medium. But whatever, not a big deal. That's why driving on roads really fast, all-wheel drive, is kind of hard because you don't really have the front wheels pulling to the side and kind of. If you go around a corner like that, you can't steer. Yeah, I've actually never been over here. I haven't been over here. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, now we're coming up to this. I've never been through this part, so. We're gonna see how this works. Is it mud or is it like super bad? Is it super deep? I don't really know. Seems like it's doing just fine in low plus. Probably switch it to low just so we don't dig ourselves into a hole. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. It wasn't too bad. Ain't too shabby if I do say myself. And this truck isn't too fuel thirsty, to be honest. It only takes about 2 gallons per minute. You got about 100 gallons between the roof rack, the utility, and the trailer bed. Yeah. You can fill up at least like 2-3 times. Very good. Okay. Oh, dude, I swear. No cargo tools. So we need 2 cement and consumables. How does that? Oh my gosh. Okay. So where the heck do I find consumables? And I don't even know where freaking cement is. The work sites don't even give you a quest. It's just there. And it doesn't tell you where they are. Alright, so consumables. Those are pipes. I'm trying to look on one that'll have like consumables so I can. Oh, there's cement. Cement is over there. That ain't too bad. I'll take this. I need 2 cement, so I'll go there first and get the cement for this. So I'm gonna mark a waypoint because I am gonna be coming from the garage in the Mercer. So this is gonna be. Yes, I'm gonna be taking multiple trips because I don't want to deal with anything too bad. So yeah, it's over here. No.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Bless you.
Here, we need to go to Auntie Stacy's for a little bit.
I'm streaming. I'm done. All right. Yeah, it's around there, so that'll be it for the day. I accidentally did that.